You know how sometimes you just get a feeling about something or someone? For me, it started with a little gray shadow. I'd see her flitting around the neighborhood, this beautiful, fluffy gray cat, but she looked so lost. My heart just sank every time. I'd think, no one wants this little cat. And if a cat like her, clearly used to people at some point, is left to fend for herself as a stray, well, the odds aren't good. I spent 2 days just looking for her, hoping to see that she was okay. Then, just when I was starting to lose hope, there she was again. "Hey there," I whispered, putting down a little bit of food. "I know you're hungry." She was hesitant at first, but the hunger won. Watching her gobble up that food, it was clear she hadn't had a proper meal in a long time. A regular house cat, even one that sneaks out, shouldn't be that ravenous. "Were you abandoned, little one?" I asked softly. "Or did you just wander a little too far from home?" She looked up at me with these big, trusting eyes, and honestly, it broke my heart. She was so skinny under all that fluff. I poured some water into a bottle cap for her, and she drank that right up too. She was just completely depleted. After she ate, I slowly reached out my hand. I was expecting her to bolt, but she didn't. She leaned right into my touch. She let me scratch under her chin, and she started purring, this deep, rumbling sound of pure contentment. Ugh, that sound, it gets you every time. She bumped her head against my hand, her fur so soft. What a good, sweet temperament. I thought to myself, okay, little one, if I can just feed you a few more times, build up that trust, I'm taking you home. You don't belong out here. I decided to call her Hui Hui, Little Gray. It just fit. The next day, I went back to the same spot around the same time, my heart pounding, and there she was. It was like she was waiting for me. She recognized me right away and trotted over. That was it. My decision was made. I couldn't leave her. She's so different from the other strays in the area. The others are more feral. They see me coming and they get tense, ready to snatch food and run. But she just waits. She stands by so politely and watches with these longing eyes, and she won't eat until I've clearly given it to her. It's like she still remembers her manners from a home she once had. After she ate this time, I managed to get a closer look at her. I noticed a small, nasty-looking wound on her chin. It looked infected. She must have been scratching at an itch with her dirty paws and broken the skin. "Oh, baby," I cooed. "We have to get that taken care of." I gently tried to clean it, and she flinched a little, but she let me. She's just so trusting. After I tended to her little wound, she started following me as I began to walk away. "Are you going home with me?" I asked, my hopes soaring. She followed me for a few steps, and my heart did a little flip. But then the game began. She followed me, then darted under a car. She'd peek out, then hide again. I'd call her, and she'd meow back, but she was playing hard to get. "Little rascal," I laughed. "This isn't a game. It's cold out here." I tried to coax her out, but she was stubborn. She seemed to know I wanted to take her, and she was making me work for it. I swear she led me on a chase all around the parking lot. She even climbed into some prickly bushes. "Come on, you're going to get hurt. Auntie isn't playing anymore. It's too cold." Finally, after what felt like forever, I got my chance. She paused for just a second, and I scooped her up. I was so worried she'd fight and scratch, but she just went limp in my arms. Comrades, I did it. I brought her back. I was exhausted, but so incredibly relieved. I held her close the whole way home, talking to her, telling her she was safe now, that she'd never have to be cold or hungry again. She just snuggled in like she knew. Bringing a new cat into a home with a resident cat is always a little nerve-wracking. I put her down gently inside, and my other cat, Giraffe, came over to investigate. "Be nice now," I warned him. "You can't bully the new kid." Gray Gray, as I started calling her, was a little scared at first, but so incredibly well behaved. She didn't hiss or growl. She just stood there, taking it all in. Giraffe sniffed her cautiously, and she sniffed him back. There was no fighting, no drama. They just existed together, peacefully. It was the best possible outcome. I could finally breathe. Once the initial meeting was over, Gray Gray started her grand tour. She didn't act like a timid stray at all. This little thing did not consider herself an outdoor cat. She explored every single corner of the house with this hilarious curiosity, sniffing everything: the cat scratching post, the furniture, the strange new smells. My cat Giraffe just sat on the side, watching her like, what is this little creature doing? Gray Gray is so obedient. I managed to trim her claws and wipe her paws down with a wet wipe without any fuss. She's a bit dirty from the streets, of course, so no bed privileges just yet, but she is an absolute angel. And let me tell you, this little girl can eat. I think she's making up for all the missed meals on the street. She eats several times a day, and she eats fast. The bowl I give her has twice as much food as I give my other cat, and she cleans it out every single time. Today alone, she's had 3 huge meals. I found myself joking with her, "Gray Gray, how can you eat so much? Mom is going to have to get a second job just to support your appetite." And when I say that, she just looks at me with her big, innocent eyes, purrs, and then walks away to take a nap, probably to build up her appetite for the next meal. She's a little foodie, and honestly, it makes me so happy to see her enjoying her food without fear. She has made herself completely at home. Her favorite new hobby is sunbathing. As soon as a sunbeam appears in the house, she finds it and just sprawls out, soaking in the warmth. She knows how to enjoy the good life, that's for sure. She'll lie on my desk while I work, her little paws tucked under her, looking so peaceful. She's so tired sometimes from all her exploring and eating that she can barely keep her eyes open, but she still tries to watch everything that's going on. She doesn't want to miss a thing. Watching her now, curled up and sleeping soundly in a warm, safe spot, my heart just feels full. She's not a little gray shadow anymore. She's Gray Gray. She's a little sister to my cat Giraffe. They're still getting used to each other, but when Giraffe isn't around, she seems to miss him. She's found her place. This little cat who was once so hungry and alone, who played hard to get in a cold parking lot, is now part of our family. She's home. And seeing her so happy, that makes every second of worry and effort completely worth it. She was always meant to be here.